Hello there, everyone. The Andrada here, and welcome back to episode 35 of our Project Architect 2 Let's Play series. And how far we have come from our humble beginnings in this room, all the way through into our Transmutation Interface in Applied Energistics. EMC, alchemy, combining with technology to make the ultimate setup. That is what we are working on today. Let's dive in. Why is the ocean always blue? It's because the shore never waves back. It's not kind. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of the Andrada, or I guess rather nighttime. Where today, we're continuing towards our Aratron progression. In between episodes, I did a few different things. Literally, it was only 10 minutes ago. What was the things I did? I upgraded in our machine room. I did upgrade us to the... Can you go through the door? I did upgrade us to the nitro tier, so we're good to go there. And for our wither farm, I did upgrade that, or, well, rather modify it to be a request. So instead of just continuously spawning withers and killing them and burning through all the soul sand, we now have it as a request, right? So pattern provider is going to say, hey, put 4 soul sand and a wither skeleton skull in here. Goes into the chest, gets sucked out, put up into the wither builder. Wither builder builds it. Crusher kills it, brings it back in, shoves it back into the pattern provider. Pretty simple. And I probably could just go ahead and lock crafting until result is returned and don't push until another. And then that way we don't ever worry about any conflicts or anything like that happening. But there's that. And nether stars themselves, we have 358. I set our requester back up and set it to request 256 or to keep in stock 256. So if we ever drop below that, well, that's where that's at. Anyway, so today I'd like to continue working towards getting ourselves our Aratron. One thing I do want to mention, for automation of our EMC loop, I'm looking through all of these different Arca pieces or whatever they are, the meats and stuff. And honestly, I think that spamming the Archa meat is going to be the best way to do this because it is so simple. I don't have to actually craft or do anything. Everything that is used with the Archa meat has EMC on it. So I can literally set up an entire room full of these things. We could have 100 of these things running at any one time, and yeah, it would work perfectly for us. We could even do it all from one set of EMC links potentially and have it all feed into different, I could have it feed into different ender chests and that are just feeding from EMC links into the ender chests that are different colors, or quantum entangle porter is probably the easier option to make sure everything stays filtered correctly. But yeah, I think spamming this is going to be the way to go and setting up tons of these. So I think we're going to work on taking over another portion of the stronghold that we have downstairs and using that and, just one of those rooms just be our giant Archimede room. Anyway, so with that being said, let's get into today's episode, because today's episode is all about reactors. Bigger reactors is what we're working on. I did go ahead and make a bunch of stuff from bigger reactors. I had no idea how much I needed, so I just made a bunch. I'm figuring we're going to do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so a 5x5 pattern for a reactor, and then from there do some stuff. I honestly don't even know where I want to put this because I don't need it for long. Let's go ahead and sleep because mobs are going to come around here. But yeah, I don't need it forever. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here that I need to take care of. I probably should take out all this dry ice. We use it for our power reactors anyway. So yeah, this is probably something I need to really take care of, is all of this junk. Yeah. Okay, well, not my problem right now. It is my problem. It's not my problem right this minute. Okay, cool. So, and apparently this is part of where it is mining, which, oh no. I thought it was going to mine that way. It's mining that way. So it is mining into our village. Wow, quite significantly too. Hopefully it doesn't mine into our basement. Probably should go ahead and shut this thing off then, yeah? What do y'all think? Because that is not... I thought it was going to mine that way. I thought that's how I had that set up. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off our mine. We honestly don't even need it anymore. So, like, we'll just let that do its thing and be off. Okay, so bigger reactors. Let's go ahead and work on getting this set up. How do we set this up? I have no idea. I've done this a couple times, but not very often. So let's see what we need to do to get this going. So I'm pretty sure. So we're going to need to get a 5x5 going here. And I only did 4 because I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go ahead. And it's the internal space that matters when it comes to bigger reactors from what I remember. So we're going to have to go ahead and grab ourselves all of our doodads and connecties and hootie hotties. The terminal can go ahead and sit itself nice right there. The power tap can go into the back, I guess. And then access ports. We're going to have an input and we'll have an output. Then we're going to want to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. Excuse me. And I probably could building wand this, to be honest with you. We're going to need more casings. Let's grab another stack of those. Shouldn't take too long to get. As I said. Love having like our Uber furnace that can just smelt things up instantly. Which is why I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily need to go with the rainbow furnace, because the netherite furnace that we have now just... it works, and it works great. Like, we don't have any issues with it or anything. So do I need the rainbow furnace? Technically, the rainbow furnace is slightly slower than the netherite furnace, but it has the advantage of being, what is it? Able to smelt entire stacks at a time. Anyway, so as far as I know, we need to do something like this, and then a control rod on top, right? This is going to control it. And then do I need blocks in between to act as a moderator? I have no idea if I'm setting this up, by the way. So if you're copying me, wait until the end of this episode, because I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I'm correct in this assessment, but I'm not 100% sure. Casing. Did the multi-block complete? The multi-block did complete. Okay. All right. So from there, let me grab a hopper or two. We're going to need some uranium. 5 should do. Get out of here. Like, you're in my way and you're annoying me. We can go ahead and do this, and then you're going to input the uranium into here, and then you turn on. Okay, so you're full of uranium. You're doing your thing. You're generating 6,000 RF. Great, that's all I need. And then you are output, and you're outputting the waste or fuel. No, you're going to output waste. And then we'll have you output into, I guess, a cyanite reprocessor, because that's what you're going to produce, right? Is cyanite. And then, yeah, look, cyanite ingot. From there, we can go ahead and just grab a not mechanical pipe, logistical transporter. That's you. Extract that out. Oh, and it'll auto eject, and then that goes in there. So then we just got to give this guy power. And that's it. Is it as easy as that to get this guy set up and running? Cyanite reprocessor. Output network. Okay. So you need water. The cyanite reprocessor isn't a machine that's available in here. So just saying. But it shows a water thing. So let's grab I'm just going to grab a sink. Bam. And mechanical pipe. Bam. And number 2. Come on. All right, why won't you? There we go. Okay, extract. There we go. Water. 5 of them already. Does that change it straight into the stuff that we need? Because if so, that'd be great. It's pink. Okay, we got plutonium. Okay, so then plutonium, but we use the plutonium to make lutecrite. Okay, so that's not terrible. And we only need 1 of these lutecrite blocks, which means we need 4 plutonium. So honestly, after this, do we need any more of this lutecrite block? Reactor moderator, you make more power. You're used for the Aratron. Yeah, I don't think so. We just need 4 total. Hurry up. Give me it. Bam, done. Shut off. Generating 9,000 RF per tick from this, by the way. And honestly, it's not too bad. It's just uranium that is the cost for it. But yeah, plutonium, perfect. Now with the plutonium, we can go ahead and make lutecrite, which means we need inderium ingots. So we need a total of 18 inderium ingots. So we can make 2 blocks of this stuff. I was going to say it shouldn't take too long. Our induction smelter is the bottleneck on that, but we did upgrade it to high tier. So I don't know if that's a quest. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we just need... Oh, we could have done it with emeralds and another star too, I guess, if we really wanted to. I don't know why we would, but... Okay, so we got a lutecrite block. Done. Oh, and that completed a lot, apparently. Okay. Now, before we actually go do this, let's go ahead and pop ourselves on home. And I want to go ahead and check the quests, because we had our quest for the Archivo. And apparently the quest for the Aratron. We don't even have the Aratron, but we have the quest for the Aratron, because we've completed everything that's needed for it. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel, cross our fingers, drum roll. Nothing looks like. Nothing good. An ultimate pipe upgrade, a gold upgrade, and a gold ingot. This is why I don't play the lottery. Okay, so with that being said, though, for the Aratron, we should just be able to go ahead and request the craft. Now, it's going to take absolutely forever, and it's probably going to drain a ton of our power ultimately to do this. Honestly, it's actually not taking too long. And there we go. Now the bottleneck has hit 400 million. So we just drained our power, and yeah, we drained all of the power that's coming into there. Now you can bypass the limit. Go ahead and do the 2 million RF. That's part of the thing. And once this is done, it's okay. Now, we do have priorities set on our other machines. So, like, Applied Energistics is set to high priority. So, if it becomes an issue, this 2 million will drop down in order to feed the, Applied Energistics and in the stasis chamber for our Wither and everything like that. So, those things that have higher priority are good. But it looks like everything is able to operate and is running off of this guy right now. And it's actually not outputting anything. But the Aratron's complete. Okay. Okay. Well, we got our Aratron, guys. I was trying to see what was going on with the power, but apparently we're in the clear. But our Aratron, yes, that was our major goal. 1.25 billion RF is what this guy has. But with that Aratron, we are now able to make our major goal since like episode 8, the Transmutation Interface. All I need to do is grab some energy condensers. I don't even need Mark 2s. I just need Mark 1s and some basic EMC links. Throw those into the system. I'm nervous for some reason. I don't know why. My heart is like racing here because of this transmutation interface. I don't know what that's about. But transmutation in your computers, they just got even better. Yes, transmutation access inside of Applied Energistics 2. Let's get ourselves a nice old storage bus here. With this guy and this, we have the power of alchemy in our computers. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty dang cool. Okay, where do we want to set this up? Because we kind of want it to be, it's pretty darn important. I kind of want it to be like centralized for our whole setup here. like front and center. I can't really put it here though, because I need to get the, I guess it could go like right here, right? Because that's now going to be our major brain for our system. And then I could get the storage bus. The storage bus can sit there and then grab a cable, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I like it, but it's what I'm going with. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and fly, and we're going to go ahead and take our pants off in the game, guys, in the game. And we're going to go ahead and hook that up, storage bus, and we're going to set this to a higher, nope, not that. I didn't mean to press that button. Clear. Thank you. Jeez. We're going to go ahead and there it is, priority. We're going to set this to a higher priority. We'll go with like anything that can go in here. Honestly, I want to go into here first. That way it's not in our system at all. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And then I can put my smooth glass back. And now, as soon as I open up my inventory, which really quick, I want to look at this and see. Okay, we're full almost on our source. Now, if I open up my inventory, we will see everything that has EMC on it. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also excited. Let's take a look. Look at that. I have 2.1 billion cabbage seeds available to us. My cabbages! We have access to absolutely everything EMCable in Applied Energistics. I no longer need a transmutation tablet except to learn things. I think, actually, even. Honestly, I don't know. Does the transmutation interface, because it's where EMC stuff can be stored, can it learn everything too? That's a great question. I don't have an answer to that question. Maybe do I need my tablet anymore? Like, I guarantee we can test this. There's a flower over here by the pillager outpost. I am going to go ahead on a limb and say that we have not picked up at any point. So we can go ahead and see if it's in the system. Oxeye Daisy, have we learned you? Yes, okay, we did. How about you, Cornflower? Have we learned you? Yes, we have. Okay. We've learned a lot of stuff. Okay, we have not learned pink petals. Perfect. That is our test from our cherry trees. So if I take these pink petals, if we go into the system and we look, pink petals, I currently have none. If I put this into here, bam, jumped up to 2.1 billion. It does learn as we go. No longer do we need the transmutation interface. Everything can be handled through Applied Energistics. It is beautiful. It is glorious. We can now automate anything and everything without having to go into the transmutation interface and pull things out and push them in. It's so nice. I like it. So sweet at this point. With that being said, though, that leaves us with, we're slowly working through getting into ourselves our archimorph. Okay. That's our next major goal, is the archimorph. We'll go ahead and put that at the front of our to-do list now. Honestly, I was looking at the ore laser drills and the ore laser base. Honestly, I don't know what we would need these for, other than getting raw ores, but like, in echo shards. I think that's what it was. I wanted to use this to get echo shards, but then we ended up getting echo shards anyway. So I don't need that. Honestly, don't need that. So automating our Archimeat and then continuing our progression, which this does not seem to be too difficult at all. What is this? Okay, maybe this process is complicated. This isn't even hard. Why is this so easy? Why is the Archimorph so easy to get? It's a little sus. I don't know about that one. And then after that, we get the next one from the dissolution chamber, all stuff that we already have, except for these guys we have to go find. But that gets us our Archolution. And then the Archolution, we have to get into chaotic crafting tier for Draconic, which is going to be, that's the part that's going to be the pain. But it does get us Archium. So yeah. Lots of stuff. Pulverizer, catalyst. It can be used as a catalyst. No, what does it do? optional catalyst. Like, what do I get from using that as a catalyst? What's my chances of converting my uranium into dust? And how boostable is that? That's kind of funny. Yeah, induction smelter catalyst, but it doesn't say, primary modifier. It's very hard to see. 7 times. Auxiliary modifier, 7 times. So it's 7x's our ores, but it's 100% use chance every time we do it. Say what? So yeah, why would you want to do that? I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be that. And then the archium going to fading matter is antimatter, so Mekanism. So yeah, anyway, we're getting there. We're getting through the pack and we're working towards the end. Next episode, I think we're going to work on setting up our EMC duplication system and finding out how we want to get that going and getting our Archimedes spamming, which means we're going to need to work on getting into these electric motors. So we'll work on automating this setup too. We'll probably stop our process up there, get a few of these electric motors, and then I'll automate the electric motors. That shouldn't be terribly too difficult to do with a modular router and a crafting or a pattern provider, so we can get more of those motors and everything. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty dang good. I like it. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one. Have a good one.